Huh? Who's there? What are you doing here? Go away. Go away right now. I said go away.
Hey everyone, it's MasterAquatics and I'm bringing you guys another video. This is another episode of me reacting to some fish videos. This is the Giant Gourami edition. In the first clip that we have here, we have a gourami playing peekaboo with a small child, and I really like the fact that gouramis interact with people so much. And in this second clip, we have a red-tailed gourami. This one is actually black and red, as you can see. And in this clip, it's trying to show dominance towards the arowana, just to let the arowana know that it is the boss of that tank. Looks like they're just rough housing a little bit. Nothing too serious. Doesn't look like they're going to kill or seriously injure each other. Again, they're just trying to show each other a dominance test to see who's boss in that aquarium. And so far, to me, it just looks like the Gourami is the winner here, for sure. Doesn't look like the arowana stands a chance against that guy. In this clip, we have a smaller gourami, and it looks like he's just casually chewing on some shreddings of carrots. And it looks like he's enjoying those very much. He's having a good old time just eating some carrots, and then out of nowhere, he just gets really upset. It just seems like these gouramis, they really like their space sometimes, and they don't really like it when you get too close to them. Otherwise, they start to act like this, and they just start spazzing out for whatever reason. And this is just too funny to me. I don't know how you guys are reacting, but when I saw this, my heart melted, and I absolutely wanted one of these guys. They are so personable and they are so fun to watch, it seems like so far. And in this clip here, we have a bunch of giant gouramis grouped together in a very large aquarium. This video, I really liked it a lot because it really showed how peaceful these guys can be. So even though they have a very aggressive and angry side to them, they also have a soft side to them. I mean, as you can see, they are just peacefully just floating in the aquarium with their other tank mates. They're not bothering anybody. Nobody's bothering them. They don't have a care in the world. They are just enjoying the company of catfish and plecos and themselves together in this wonderful tank. The only thing that I can say about this tank that I don't like is the green background. I think the background could have been a different color, such as black, blue, anything other than green. I don't think green goes too well with white, but you know, everybody has their opinion. But back to the topic at hand, these gouramis are just amazing looking. 1 out of 10, I would rate these guys a 10. I think I have fallen in love with a different type of fish that I really want now. Angels used to be my favorites. I think I got to switch over to giant gouramis pretty soon whenever I get the tank that I need for them. And in this clip here, we have gouramis just eating some carrots and some peas, mainly vegetables. And that's the cool thing about these guys, is that they're not only just meat eaters, they're not carnivores, they're actually omnivores, which means they eat veggies and they eat meats. So if you plan on owning these guys, make sure that you feed them a well-rounded diet. Just feed them a little bit of everything because they need all that nutrition for their bodies to grow properly and to live a healthy life. And that guy in that clip, you can tell that he's been taking care of his gouramis. This one is just too cute. This one is just a giant gourami eating a strawberry, and I never thought I would see a fish go for a strawberry. But you know, every day you learn something new, and on this day when I saw this clip, I learned that giant gouramis, they like strawberries, and I think that's another reason why I want a giant gourami, is because I want to be able to feed my fish strawberries. I mean, that's wildly entertaining for me to watch. Maybe I'm just easily entertained, but that's just that's just really fun to watch for me. I wonder if that's also good for them as well. And in this clip, we have another very nice tank with some beautiful gouramis, and then we also have some sevrums in there. and they look like they are actually, I don't think those are servums, those are parrotfish. I'm sorry guys, parrotfish. I believe those are parrotfish. I've never seen black and yellow parrotfish like those before, so those were really cool. They had a nice cameo in the Gourami edition video. I just had to point them out, but Gouramis are also spot on. Those look like a pair. I'm not sure if they are a pair or not, but they look cool. This Gourami also looks cool. He's a cookies and cream color edition, seems like to me. At least that's what he reminds me. His color pattern reminds me of cookies and cream because of the black spots, and he's white. And he also has some gray on him. And he's in a lovely tank with a giant pleco and a giant Oscar fish. And this pleco is just absolutely massive. And the crazy thing is that plecos are actually super common in Florida, and you can find these guys all around Florida in like rivers and stuff, and they're actually 10 times as big as those. This clip here we have another massive tank with lots of massive giant gouramis that are platinum, and in this clip they are chowing down on some plants. I'm not sure what type of plant that they're eating, but they're really going for it and they're all eating, and this is just a nice sight to look at. You know, for them being aggressive fish when it comes to other fish being in their territory, during feeding time, they're not really aggressive eaters. They really like to take their time and really like to chew and eat their food in a at a slow pace. They're not, you know, quick to stuff everything in their mouth and try to swallow something whole like a lot of other fish that I've kept. You know, they really like to take their time and, you know, really like to savor the taste of their food. And I find that quite interesting because, you know, again, a lot of fish, all they care about is keeping the thing down in their stomachs. They don't really care about chewing the food or anything like that. So I think that's a really cool characteristics about these giant gouramis. Um, I really want one in the future. I would definitely get an albino one, and it's amazing how big they can get. You know, that'd be cool if one of my red dwarf gouramis can get as big as one of these, but you know they call them dwarf gouramis for a reason, so I don't think he's gonna get that big. Actually, come to think of it, I wonder if these guys would do well with the dwarf gouramis that I have. I wonder if they would go after them or not, being that the gouramis are so small. The dwarf gouramis are so small compared to the giant gouramis. I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea. I'm pretty sure they would go after the dwarf gouramis. I mean, it's never possible to add small fish with bigger fish in most cases. I mean, very rarely you can do it. This clip was interesting to me because not only did I want a giant gourami that was platinum or white, I came across this video and there's a bunch of different white colored giant gouramis in different colors. You can have a white and blue gourami, or a yellow and white, or a pink, or a green, whatever color you like. And these fish were, I believe, modified that way. They weren't naturally born with that color, but they were genetically modified that way. Some people might not like that. Some people will say, you know, you shouldn't do that to fish. Some people might think it's cool. It's really, you know, really just depends on the person's preference. I think they look cool, but I wouldn't get me one of those. I would just get me a regular white one. Alright guys, and then finally in our last clip here, I also discovered that gouramis are actually edible. In some parts of the world, people eat them, and this clip is an example of that. This kid, he actually caught this gourami in one of his lakes or rivers, and he then took it home and he decided to gut it and fillet it and eat it for dinner. And that's what he does in this video, and he shows and explains how he does it and how he cooks it and all that good stuff. Again, all these videos, you guys can check them out in the description. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. If you guys love these videos where I react to fish content, And if you have a video that you want me to react to, let me know down in the comment section down below. And let me know if you guys want me to keep making these videos. My name is MasterAquatics, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye bye.